important information about your father's murder. I need to see you and your brother right away.
What kind of information, Gina?
Well, I can't go into it over the phone, but it's something that you'll be very interested in hearing. It sheds a whole new light on everything.
Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to hear you out.
Good. I'll tell you what, I'll make it easy on you. I'll meet you at the Oasis in a half an hour. We'll have dinner on me. Okay? Gotta run. Half an hour. Hi, how was the nursery?
Ah, nursery? I haven't even been there yet. I forgot my keys.
Oh, is Minx all right?
Yeah?
Good.
Gina?
Yes?
Why are you acting so strangely?
I'm happy to see you, that's all. You're just not used to it yet.
Well, in that case, have you thought about our discussion?
What discussion?
About pitting one Taksan brother against the other to expose the real murderer. Your idea?
Oh, that. I'd completely forgotten about it.
Good, because it's far too dangerous.
I know, Lionel. You're right. I mean, I was very enthused about the idea when I first came up with it, but after I thought about what you said, you've been right all along. This is definitely a case for the police to handle.
And they said that you were unreasonable. Oh. Well, now I gotta go help Mama pick out her bonsai tree.
Have fun, sweetie.
Okay.
Hi. It's me again. Starting to be a real familiar face around here, huh? I'm not even feeling as stupid as I used to talking to you like this. Well, I guess what I wanted to say is I wanted to thank you for showing me that there might actually be a way for Rafe and me to be together. Only, you know, I'm not sure I can make this thing happen on my own. I mean, look, the desire's there and everything. I'm just thinking, you know, sometimes you could use a little extra help. You see, everything I ever cared about in my life always somehow manages to screw itself up, so. If you're not sick of me already, if it's not too much to ask, I'm thinking maybe you can use your influence, give me that extra leg up. I'll do anything you want, okay? Just please. Let it work out for Rafe and me. Okay?
I know you don't mean this, Lisa. You can't marry this boy. I know you're angry with me, but trashing your life is no way to prove your point.
Well, this has nothing to do with you, Daddy. This has to do with me, Rafe, and our baby. And I will be more than happy to marry him if he'll still have me.
Of course I will. It was never in question.
I forbid you to do this, Lisa.
What seems to be the problem here?
A rite of passage, son.
Cruz, I'd like you to meet my future father-in-law.
Don't you ever call me that. Now, Lisa, I will not allow this marriage.
Well, I don't need your permission, Daddy, or your support. All I'll do is talk to Mom, because as soon as she knows how much you loathe the idea, I'm sure she'll be more than happy to help. How soon can we do it?
Don't you ever turn your back on me. Now, you listen to me, little girl. And you hear me good. If you don't come to your senses, and I mean pronto, I'm cutting you off. Now, do you understand what that means? Now, let me clue you in. No cars, no shopping sprees, and this husband of yours will have to figure out some way to put you through college. Because I swear, if you go through with this marriage, you have seen the last dime you're ever gonna get from me.
What are you saying, Rhys?
The door's open, Joe. I'm setting you free. So what are you waiting for? Go to him. I thought you'd jump at the chance to finally be with the man you really want.
I want you.
Yeah, right. I'm a close second. That's the best I've ever come.
That's not true.
Joe, let's take off the mask, shall we? When you need love or understanding or all-around compassion and companionship, who do you turn to? Cruz. Cruz Castillo, everybody's best friend.
But you want to pull back, okay? I mean, this is crazy. I don't know where this is coming from.
Yeah. Ever since we moved back here to Santa Barbara, you've been painting this picture that suggests Cruz is more a part of this family than I am.
That's not true, and you know it. I mean, if you were upset today, Cruz was only trying to help.
Yeah, trying to help. Friends like that, who needs...
He is a friend. He's our friend. You used to know that.
I used to know a lot of things, Joe.
Why are you angry with me?
Why don't you tell me? And while you're at it, why don't you tell me about that drive you took up the mountain last night, when you wanted to be alone?
Oh, God.
Yeah. I know where you were. Cuddled on the beach with Cruz. What a surprise.
How did... You were spying on me?
Oh, don't you dare get self-righteous with me. I know you were with Cruz last night. Why'd you find it necessary to lie to me?
Because we were worried about you, Rhys.
Oh, Joe, you can do so much better
We
than
were
that.
worried about you. We went to the beach to talk about it.
You went to the beach to talk about it? This is perfect. Do you see how quick those lies just roll off your tongue? Do me a favor. Save it for somebody who cares.
So now you're calling me a liar.
Sounds like it. Worried about me. Please!
We were. I mean, look at you. Look at the way you've been acting.
For good reason.
For no reason. Cruz has been a friend of ours all our lives. Why are you all of a sudden all freaked out about it?
I think you know, Joe. I think you know. Just don't, okay?
Don't shut me out, Rhys. We can work through this. We always do.
The only way it's gonna work this time is if you do what I say.
Okay. What do you want me to do, honey? What do you want me to do?
I want you to leave.
What?
I want you gone, Joe. This marriage is over.
No, you don't know what you're saying. I mean, listen to you. I mean, you're angry, you're upset.
And I don't trust you anymore. Without that trust, Joe, we have nothing.
Yeah. We'd like a bottle of the best champagne you have.
Special occasion, Mr. Bosworth?
Mm-hmm. Check this out. 10 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for agreeing to meet me on such short notice.
Oh, you made it sound so urgent.
Well, I think this is a very good time to discuss the future of Santok. Considering that I may be going on trial in a couple of weeks, you'll have to be ready to step in for me on a moment's notice, which means attending Capwell board meetings, looking over the contracts for the new hotels, and dealing with C.C. Capwell and the rest of his brood on a daily basis. Nepotism is alive and well at Capwell Enterprises. I'm here to tell you.
You said you had information about my father's murder.
Oh, well, yes, I was gonna get to that.
Phone call for you, Mr. Taksan, at the bar.
Thank you. Excuse me.
I'm glad your brother was called away. I didn't really feel comfortable discussing this in front of him. My husband is very well connected. He's gotten some information that suggests that your brother went to the police.
The police? What about?
He told the police that you and I are in cahoots.
Cahoots?
He said that we're a team, and together we killed your father.
My brother would never betray me that way.
Well, why would I lie about a thing like that? I've got nothing to gain. I mean, my goose is cooked either way. I'm just trying to give you a little friendly advice. Your brother's setting you up for a big fall.
I don't need you, Dad, or your precious money. You know why? Because I have Rafe now and our baby, and that is all that I need.
Yes, sir. Pretty words, Lisa. Right out of one of those romance novels you're so fond of. But I dare say that you feel differently when you get a taste of your new reality.
The reality here is, sir, we are a family. Me, Lisa, and the baby.
I am marrying Rafe, Dad, whether you like it or not.
Well, then you're on your own.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, really? He should be the one who's sorry.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. You know, it's almost like he really can't hurt me anymore.
Be very sure about what we're gonna do, Lisa, because that man is your father. He's the only one that you have, and I don't want to be responsible for a rift between you.
Really, I can handle it. You know why? Because I can handle anything as long as I know that you still want me and our baby.
Some night, huh?
Yeah, and you know what? You were really wonderful the way you stood up to him. I really felt like we were a family. I mean, that is still what you want, isn't it?
Lisa, I meant when I asked you to marry me, and we have a child to think about, and I want him to come into this world with every advantage of having a home, a mother, and a father.
Then we're really gonna do this, right? I mean, we're really getting married.
So it seems.
Okay, let's do it tonight.
Tonight.
Why put it off?
Well, we just won't be able to find a minister on such short notice.
Well, I'm sure that we could find, like, a justice of the peace or something.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a religious ceremony, and...
Who cares? I mean, married is married.
I care, Lisa.
All right, tomorrow, then.
I'll talk to my brother, see if he could pull some strings, and maybe he could help us speed up the process a little bit. Tomorrow it is.
My God, Frank, you're like a recurring nightmare.
Thank you. You and I need to talk.
Why can't you just let it be?
I know why you left BJ. Let's talk about it. We can work it out, okay?
Things are worked out, Frank. I'm gone. The only thing that would make it better is if you were too.
You know, you really hurt me when you talk and act like this. I mean, don't you know that I really care about you? Stop letting other people poison you against me. I mean, we can be close again the way we used to be. That's all I ever wanted.
It could never be like that again, Frank. Do you hear me? Never.
Oh, great, great, great. So that what? That means you're gonna run off with your little teacher? What? Would you rather live in some, I don't know, back room in the newspaper office rather than your own family? How do you think that's supposed to make everybody feel?
Don't lay a guilt trip on me, Frank. My family knows I have a job at this paper. They know Warren, and at least they know where I am. Which is a lot more than I can say for the past year when I was running as far away from you as I could get.
Okay, okay. Listen, I don't want to be the reason for this. Come back home, please. I'll give you as much space as you need. If that's what you really want.
And not until you pack your bags and leave. I want my life to be as far away from you as I can make it.
Even if you're leaving, may cause a major rift between your father and your mother.
What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know how it's gonna play out. But when I left Jody and Rhys, us big trouble brewing.
We have nothing? Is that what you're saying to me? We have 20 years, Rhys. We have children.
We have lives.
Stop
one after another.
saying that!
It was okay when we were tucked away in Florida, Joe. I could live with your feelings about Cruz. Because all he represented to me was a letter with a yellow ribbon around it or a Polaroid in a scrapbook. But now that we're back here, Cruz is not your past. I thought he was your past. I thought I was the present and the future. But don't ask me to turn my back on something you put in front of my face every single day of my life.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I go to work. The two of you, your heads are together, speaking some kind of language that nobody else understands. I want to go home, spend time with my family. I'll lay odds I'm gonna bump into Cruz.
No.
Yeah, I'm in the background. You guys are trying to make a fool out of me.
This is all in your mind, Rhys. This isn't reality. Listen to me.
No. I'm tired of listening to you, okay? I'm sick of the sound of your voice. I'm sick of your lies. I'm sick of your denials. I'm sick of Cruz, and I'm sick of you!
Stop.
As far as I'm concerned, you go. Just go! You deserve each other!
What are you doing? Stop, don't do this.
Just get it. Just
stop it! Stop it! Why are you doing this to me? I don't want to go to Cruz. I want to stay here, and I want to work this out. I love you, baby. I do. I love you, and I know somewhere in your heart you know that.
It's too little. Too late, Joe. Now, don't make me pick you up and carry you out of here, because I will.
You son
Just
of a...
Just get!
You think you know everything, don't you? No one can tell the great Rhys Walker anything because he sees it all. Will you just remember this? When you're all alone, and you come to your senses and you're alone with your stupid anger and your stupid jealousy, you remember that you threw me out. You threw me out, Rhys.
Thank God. I'm glad your brother left the table. I didn't feel free to talk in front of him. My husband is very well connected. He found out that your brother went to the police. Your brother is trying to set you up to take the fall for your father's death. Oh, hi. I'm glad you're back. Now we can order, shall we? Waiter. Unbelievable. Did you see that? Not only is the place overpriced, it's got lousy service.
I don't mean to intrude on your dinner, sir, but aren't you the captain of police?
Yes.
Oh, I'm honored.
Why?
Oh, to have you in our humble establishment.
That's very nice of you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. May I interest you in a dessert menu? We have some magnificent tarts on the house, of course.
Pat?
No?
No, I could not eat another bite.
Yeah, really, I'm with the lady, yeah.
Oh, well.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was nice of you to invite us out to dinner, Gina.
Oh, well, it was my pleasure. And it's the least I could do. I'm very happy about the Capwell merger. And I've created some wonderful designs for the new hotel, if I do say so myself. You boys are gonna make a lot of money.
We have no problem with that.
I didn't think so.
Speaking of potential fortunes, have you seen the latest product we have in?
No.
Battery-operated degausser.
That's great. What's a battery-operated degausser?
An electromagnet. Your government is very interested.
Really? Why?
it could prove very useful in intelligence operations.
You see, whenever the magnet is within range of any recording device, whether video or audio.
Is it erased?
You got it.
芸者が我々兄弟を騙そうと。
とてもずる賢い。
私が警察に至ったので。
言ってる言ってる。会社を牛耳るためだそうだよ。バカな女だ。
Soup looks delicious, doesn't it?
Would you like the main course now, or should I keep it warm in the kitchen?
You know what? I just changed my mind. I know I ordered the steak béarnaise, but I've decided what I really like is the scampi with those big prawns.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Well, isn't this nice?
Dad? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So where's Mom?
She's gone, son.
What, was she on the stakeout or something? When's she gonna be back? I need to talk to her.
She's not coming back, Sawyer.
What do you mean she's not... All right, what happened here tonight?
I told you she left.
She wouldn't just leave. What'd you do to her, Dad?
So, why do you always accuse me? Did it ever occur to you to ask me what your mother did to me?
No. So, is that your answer to me?
Yeah, I didn't do a damn thing, you hear me? She left!
Okay. Why don't you just relax? Maybe I misunderstood you. Was she down on the beach, taking a walk, trying to cool off from this fight you two obviously had? Or did she go to the grocery store to get some chocolate chips? Or did she pack a bag and go and stay at the hotel tonight to get away from you for a little bit?
Yeah, that'd be my guess, Sawyer. Try the hotel room.
Why? Dad, look, I know Mom, and she wouldn't walk out on us unless you made it happen. Hello? Dad, will you just answer me?
Let's just say it was
leave?
my fault and leave it at that, okay? You're gonna believe what... You feel better now?
What, are you out of your mind? Dad, you're bleeding. Well, what's going on here? Well, will somebody tell me?
I hope that makes you feel like a man, son. Because you ever try that again, you're gonna have to prove to me that's what you are. Do you understand me?
Sawyer, wait. I'm gonna start screaming if you don't tell me what happened here.
Your mom and I had a fight, BJ. I kicked her out.
You kicked her out?
Yeah. I made her leave.
But that's incomprehensible, Dad. I mean, you two adore each other. What could have happened that would make you do something like that? You can talk to me, Dad. Dad, look at me. Don't be sad. You two fight all the time, and it's always all right, isn't it, huh? This isn't like always, is it? Why don't you talk to me? Say something!
I don't know what to say. What do you want me to say? I don't... Your mother... You should be happy about this. The reason you went away is because you didn't get along with her. Now you don't have to worry about it. I'm sorry. This isn't about you. I'm sorry, I'm just taking it out on you because you're here. You know I'd never do anything in the world to hurt you, baby. You just have to understand that this is tearing your old man apart.
It'll be okay, Daddy.
No, sweetie. I don't think it's gonna be okay.
Have you finally lost it?
Well, it's nice to see you too, Rich.
The general called with news of your impending nuptials. You cannot possibly be serious.
Look at this face. Does it look serious?
Lisa, tell me you're not marrying Rafe Castillo.
Sorry. I cannot help you with that one.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Aren't you going just a little too far here? Considering that you're not even...
You better tell me you did not tell my father that. Rich?
I didn't.
And swear to me that you won't.
What, and ruin a good scenario? I wouldn't dream of it. Oh, come on, sit down. I want you to think about the consequences. Lisa, your father is dead serious when he says you will not get another dime if you go through with this.
Well, you know what? I don't care because I am just tired of being under my dad's thumb all the time, all right? It's time I struck out on my own.
Oh, please. Don't get so wrapped up in the fantasy that you lose sight of reality. Kiddo, what are you going to do when the charge account bills start coming in? Are you gonna hand them over to Senor Rafe, the busboy minstrel?
I have plenty of clothes, Rich.
Good, because you'll be wearing them for the rest of your life. I thought this was some kind of a stunt. You know, an amusing way to get back at Lily. Well, you did it. You won. You can walk away. It's over. On the other hand, if you go through with this wedding, then you're stuck. As in finished, as in trapped, as in no way out. As in you are Mrs. Rafe Castillo till you're old and fat and you got 19 grandkiddies crawling all over you reeking of tacos.
Oh, you are such a pig, Rich. You know why? Did it ever occur to you for one moment that maybe that is just exactly where I want to be?
Excuse me? Wait, am I missing something here? Do you honestly want Rafe Castillo that badly? So I have no choice.
She threatened you with abortion?
And I can't live with that, Lily. The only way to stop her is to marry her.
But you don't love her. Rafe, you're willing to commit the rest of your life to somebody you don't even love?
I will love my baby. And with parents, he or she will have a real chance in this world.
Wait a second, you're not listening to me. Stop standing on principle for a minute and think about this, will you? I'm talking about love. God, what kind of chance do you think this kid's gonna have living with two people who don't even love each other?
Lily, both you and I know what it's like to grow up without a father. You more than anybody should be able to understand why I want to do this for my child.
Rafe, you're making a mistake. This whole thing is one big, dreadful mistake. God, for God's sakes, Rafe, we're just kids. Our lives haven't even started yet, and you're ready to throw yours away because of something that happened one night. What about us? Huh? What about all the dreams you had for you and me? All the dreams you started to make me finally believe in?
You think my heart isn't breaking, Lily? I want to be with you more than I want anything in this world. But not at the expense of my child. I wouldn't be who I am, and you wouldn't love me for it.
So when's the big day?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
God, I'm sorry, Lily. I'm really sorry.
And then the last 4 hours, we got...
No, really, we can't eat another.
So when I do get out of prison, I hope there'll still be something for me to do.
Don't worry. You've proven yourself to be a most resourceful woman. I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Have you tried your soup yet? It's excellent.
Get your hands off me! What? Lionel?
Yeah.
Lionel, what are you doing here?
Hey, you might say, Lionel, I'm eternally grateful that you're here, or Lionel, gee whiz, you just saved my life.
You did?
Yeah, your master plan just backfired almost, and you almost joined Papa Taksan in cyanide heaven.
Not the poison soup again.
Yeah, it's not very original, but it gets the job done.
Lionel, what would I do without you?
Hopefully you'll never have to find out. But, boy, have I learned one simple little lesson.
What's that?
That when you set your mind on an outrageous scheme, there's almost no stopping you. Oh, yeah.
Be back, baby.
Sayonara, boys!
Birth to earth. Yeah, right.
You okay?
No. No, Frank, I'm not okay. Jody's gone.
You want to talk about it?
To tell you the truth, I'm pretty talked out. I just think I couldn't be part of that threesome any longer, you know. Even when Jody and I were alone, Cruz always managed to be there right in the middle.
Oh, buddy, I can't blame you. I mean, I'm surprised you put up with it for as long as you did. Listen, you probably want to be alone, so I'll be around if you need me, okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Frank.
I knew I'd find you here.
Never could keep a secret from you.
Nope. You all right?
I've been better.
Yeah, I saw Dad and, well, he told me what happened.
I'm sorry.
Mom, you have nothing to apologize about. Okay? So why don't you come with me and we're gonna go home and you and Dad are gonna straighten this whole mess out.
No, Sawyer. That's not going to happen.
Of course it is. And if you can't work it out, then make him leave.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't. You are automatically blaming your father. This is a lot more complicated than who did what to
Mom.
whom.
I don't care how complicated it is. What gives Dad the right to throw you out of your own house? Look, I know exactly who's to blame here. It's Dad and his lousy temper. I hit him, Mom.
Sawyer.
No. I know I shouldn't have. But Dad, he makes me so mad sometimes.
Well, I must have done something terribly wrong. Because he doesn't think I love him. And I don't know what to do to prove to him that I do. Even after all this time.
Well, maybe you can't. Maybe you shouldn't even try anymore, Mom.
I know that our marriage hasn't always been perfect. But the one thing that has been constant is the fact that I have always loved your father above everything else.
I know that. God, Mom, everybody knows that except Dad. You know, it's really amazing. He always ends up being his own worst enemy. Mom, listen, if Dad's got these demons, they're of his own making. Don't take responsibility for them, okay?
Shh. I have to. I have to, because if these demons become real to Rhys, they could destroy us all.
I used to read about star-crossed lovers. And now I know exactly what they meant.
Don't do it, Rafe. Don't marry her.
If you say that and keep on saying it, I won't.
Well, then I'll say it 1,000,000 times.
And if I don't? If I just walk away from Lisa and the baby, I don't think I could live with that, Lily. Could you?
I got here as fast as I could. You sounded upset on the phone.
My parents have split up, Cruz.
What happened?
My dad won't talk to me.
Oh my God.
I think you're gonna have to go to him because you'll probably be the only one to get through to him.
Oh. Well, I don't know about that, BJ. Rhys and I haven't been seeing eye to eye lately.
Parents have hurt each other before, Cruz, but not like this. I looked in my dad's eyes, and I can't begin to describe the pain that I saw there. They love each other more than any two people I ever know. What could have happened that would make them destroy each other like this?
That is the question, isn't it?
Cruz, you've got to find out what's tearing my family apart. Help me put it back together.
Hey. You'll be okay.
Rhys was right about one thing. Without trust, what's left? He said he doesn't trust me anymore, and he meant it.
Oh, come on, Mom. You're acting like this never happened before. You know, you and Dad fight all the time. It's like breathing to you. But you always make up in the end because the bottom line is you two love each other.
No, Sawyer. Not this time, because it's not that simple anymore. It's gone too far. Things have spun out of control, and I don't know how to get them back. And I'm afraid, Sawyer. I'm afraid I've lost Rhys for good this time.